Hello, it's simply Sifiso here and welcome back to my channel. I hope you have yourself a nice warm beverage or some wholesome delicious food, or that you're at least comfortable, because today you and I are gonna have a nice little chat. She's still hot, so I'm gonna just put her down there for like 2 seconds to cool down. But yeah, let's get into today's video. Okay, so I seriously contemplated before sitting down to film this video whether or not I should, come up with some talking points and write them down, to make sure I don't go off on a tangent or ramble unnecessarily. But then I thought, if I were having a conversation with you guys live in person, I wouldn't be doing that. And this is literally no different to me chatting to all of my friends. I mean, I think the main difference is I get to speak uninterrupted for the next 10 minutes or however long this video will be. But I don't want this to just be like a one-way communication. I would love for you guys to leave a comment down below, because I really do enjoy reading your kind comments, and responding, even though sometimes I have no idea what to say. But it really does mean a lot to me. And while I still got you, also give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you do not miss out on the video, because hunty, I am coming out with the content. I feel like I'm, in my prime in terms of content. Though I've been doing this for 2 seconds, so this time next year I'll probably be like, ew, what was I doing last year? But anyway, that brings us on to what I want to talk to you guys today about. So right now we're about past the halfway mark of this year, and by the time this video goes live we'll probably be past the halfway mark for July. And I just couldn't help but reflect on how my life has been these the last 6 months. And I scroll through some of my old posts on Instagram. I was looking through my stories archive. I even was looking at the videos I was making, and yikes, it's been a journey of growth. It's really been a journey of growth. Even when I look at some of my journaling, the video called Anxiety that I put up, that was literally written throughout a period of feeling peak anxiety, peak, what else could I have been feeling with a poem called Anxiety? Wow, maybe this is why people make talking points before. But it's this year I started out being really excited. I mean, I was genuinely excited for this year. I mean, I had, I sat down, wrote down all my goals and my ambitions and my aspirations for the year. And now, looking at where I'm at now, I'm not where I thought I'd be, if that makes sense. I had this entire plan, made up, and it's true what they say, life is what happens while you're making other plans. Because to be honest, as soon as the year, I think less than 2 months into the year, all my plans went out the window. Because wow, you guys, wow, what am I doing? Oh my gosh, I'm so extra. What was that? Yo. Because wow, this year really took me by storm. It really caught me off guard, and it's forced me to grow. Not in ways I didn't even think possible, in ways, let's say, I didn't even anticipate. It's really been a journey of growth. So I think 2 days ago I was listening to a podcast on checking in on 2019, and why is my... Let me just put that over there. We don't need her. And I was thinking, when I look at 2019, although there's so many things that I hope to have achieved, there's certain things I thought I would be doing, certain habits I would love to have ingrained. Although there's so much that didn't happen that I want, there's so many positives that I could look at. And I think if you're gonna be checking in on your 2019, rather look at what have I achieved this year. And sometimes if you actually look what you have achieved, you'll be like, okay, it makes sense why I couldn't achieve X, Y, and Z, because I was busy pursuing, chasing, I was, not not distracted, but occupied by ABC. And listening to that podcast, it was really reaffirming, it was really reassuring to me that, you know what, sometimes we put way too much pressure on ourselves. Like, I think, especially with me, I like to be like, okay, if this is where I'm at now, where will I be in a month from now? Where will it be 6 months from now? And that can be good. I mean, it is very good to obviously think ahead, to plan for the future, but there's a difference between doing that and obsessing with the future. I did a video in like December last year talking about letting go of control, because sometimes we tend to we force to control so many aspects of our life. We try to micromanage, basically. Like, that's the best way to describe it. We try to micromanage every single detail of our lives. And don't get me wrong, I'm still a kid. Okay, I am still a kid. I'm like 19. Like, oh, I cringe every time I say that out loud, because then I realize just how young I am and how I don't know anything. And it's kind of like, even though I feel like the past 6 months I've learned and grown in many spheres or aspects of life, it's like the more I'm learning, the more I'm knowing, the more I realize I don't know a thing. I don't know anything. I don't know anything. But yeah, basically, I think my overall message with this video is that right now, standing before you, well, I'm sitting actually, well, right now, I believe that I am the best version of myself that I'll ever be. And I'll wake up tomorrow and tell myself the exact same thing. And even a year from now, I'll be saying the exact same thing. And 5 years from now, I'll be saying the exact same thing. Because in each and every moment, we're all acting from our best self in that moment. We're acting from what we know in that time. I think sometimes I look back at some decisions I made, or I look back at how I handled certain situations, especially earlier this year. There was a point when my anxiety really got the best of me, and I didn't handle a few situations really well. And it can be so easy. You can easily find yourself the mindset of beating yourself up, saying, oh, if only this, if only that. But hey, listen. In that moment, you were acting out of your highest level of consciousness that was attainable to you at that time. At that time. Because at the end of the day, the past and future do not exist. I've said this before countless times, like in a few videos, but I haven't said it in a while. But I've said this before, that the present is the only thing that truly exists. You can use time, you can use the present to think about the past. You can use the present to reminisce on the past. You can use the present to obsess over the past. You can also use the present to plan for the future. But it's not there. Today never stays and tomorrow never comes. So yeah, I think that was a good conclusion. I think that wraps up this video nicely. I feel like if I speak anymore, like I currently am still speaking, but if I carry on, I'm just gonna mess it up. Like, let's end this video on a high. Thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Bye.